December 21st, 2019. This levy, B93 levy, is in the shooting at Jersey City, at JFK Boulevard, right off of JFK Boulevard. Right off of JFK Boulevard. You have this with the $50 bill, you have a levy that's at the top. This is the old Corpus Christi dollar bill. The old 50 Corpus Christi. The new $50 bill with the sky being red indicating an explosion. The levy's not there anymore. It was there on the old Corpus Christi $50 bill. Now it's not.
Corpus Christi, the body of Christ. You can't even think this stuff up.
Feet to go. 17th and John F. Kennedy Boulevard. Got your levy there. Now it's not there. This is probably a couple years ago, Wine and Spirits, because now it's a Chase Bank. B93. I don't know what the B93 is for, besides Scam B, because there was Scam B police department down in Pensacola, Florida, Scam B, and 93. Well, they're telling you the sun's 93 million miles away, but But other than that, I don't know. But they are telling you where they're heading next and where they're going to be at. Now I'm noticing John's talking a lot about Home Depot, and he's showing buckets. And like down here in Philly, there's no Home Depot. There's no Home Depot near Broad Street. But when you start here at Access Road, 410, from the Lincoln Financial Field, you go here, Lincoln, Access Road, and then Broad Street. But see, even once you get to Center City, around William Penn, there's still no Home Depot anywhere. And it's not called Broad Street anymore, but you can keep going up. And it is still 611. And when you go all the way up to 6 and 11, 611 right here, right past Street Road 132. There's a Home Depot right here, right in Warrington. So it's an hour and a half away. It's 24 miles, 24.1. Figured I'd just put this up here just in case, because it's the only Home Depot that's on Broad Street, 611. Well, it's Easton Road here. And then it turns into Broad Street. halfway down, around there. But 410 access road going up and around past William Henry, the circle, go to 17th and JFK, Suite 800, Building 8, Penn Center. It's 4.1 miles from that point to Lincoln Financial Field, southeast. East is right here, the field. South is down here. And the southeast side, 410 access road will get you there. And just in case if they want to travel by boat and be that beast rising up from the sea, they can come from the sea and go right over here to this Delaware River. They can keep going through the river here. I mean, that would be my ideal way of going to an Eagles game. Just pull up in your boat, Pennsylvania and the New Jersey Turnpike. Because New Jersey is the event that just happened. But not only that, the Navy Yard's right there too. So if you're in the military, you already have access. Easy access. If you're in on it. 50-yard line right there. 50-yard line right there. $50 bill right there. Old Corpus Christi, the old $50 bill, has the levy still on top. The new $50 bill, well, that levy isn't going to be there. Which way do I turn this to make it sing? That way or this way? Either way. '17th and John F. Kennedy Boulevard. $50 bill, 50 miles per hour. Old Corpus Christi. I mean, it's like you're seeing all these things, and then you ask yourself, Kleck did say a tidal wave is coming to destroy a seven-story building. So which one of these looks like a 7-story building? I would have to say it's this one. Old Corpus Christi Road. And here's the football game, because it's just smoke rising up from the pit. That's all that is. At the football game, 100% no lying. And William Penn, back of the 10, is giving you the Petco 2 tower with the lady in there in jail with the heart on the side of it, which is showing you that Love Park is facing that direction. And the White House, simply because it's on the back of a 20. It has nothing to do with what the building looks like. This one does because of the penis tower. And this one does because it has this same exact damn look to it. And this has already been in my radar for about 4 months now. I just now seen the $50 bill just the other day, looking at it, saying how similar that is. And it must just be
A surprise. Okay, so these are all these coincidences going on with all this stuff. So Tree of Heaven table came from Yoder, which is in New Philadelphia, which means brotherly love. And it's Yoder, and it's 5:14 and 5:16. Can I get everybody ready? Brace yourselves. So the city where the lumberyard is New Philadelphia. Does that ring a bell like what's on that container out there? Revelation 3:10 is a letter to the Church of the Angel of Philadelphia, the New Jerusalem. I told everybody that's what that container represents.
Once every year on September 11th. But get this, you guys. It's not going to stay open for the whole day. It's only going to stay open for exactly 102 minutes on each September 11th, because that is how long the 2001 terrorist attack lasted, from the time the first jetliner hit the Trade Center at 8:46 a.m. until the collapse of the second tower at 10:28 a.m.
So from 9/11 to the Eagles game, December 22nd, is 102 days. And then when you get to the Eagles game, with there being an explosion on the sidelines, I'd have to say it would be around the 102 section.
There it is.
Now let me tell you what time.
Hussein Sobarka. Oddly enough, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One.
5 lines.
One.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One.
Isn't that perfect? Oddly enough, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5:55. Purpose is to say 5 and repeat it 5, and then the last one 5. To have all three 5s, 5:55 p.m. Sunday afternoon, December 22nd, 2019. Road 102. So once these Bearcats leave the Eagles game, they go on the access road down there in the southeast from the link. Get on access road. This is north, going north. So this is south down here, and east right here. When you travel up and around, you got to go up past William Penn building to the 8 Penn Center, to the $50 bill mark. After starting on the 50-yard line, take yourself up there. You get your 4.1 miles 410 access road, Broad Street, wide the path to destruction. Go around old Corpus Christi, go around it, and you got 800 feet to cross over to get to 17th and John F. Kennedy Boulevard. And there you'll find Suite 800, 8 Penn Center. Which has a very similar look to this $50 bill here. Shut up, cat. Very similar look at 8:40. I'm sorry. What time did you say it was, Kleck?
And I thought it was very curious that they needed to tell us it was 8:48.
Thanks, Kleck.
What?
So that's the time that the levee will be loose. What day is it going to be, Kleck? So you're telling us it's going to be JFK, 17th JFK, the $50 bill. Well, first you're telling us that the Eagles game is at 5:55 on the 102nd day since 9/11, because that's how long that eye opens up for. And it's also at the 102nd seat in the stadium. And you're letting us know that is on December 22nd, 2019. And then once you travel up past 410 and go to Old Corpus Christi to the $50 bill mark, you let us know that the time, which is 8:48 a.m. in the morning, because you were at the bank, right? And but what day is it going to be?
I don't know, I guess Monday.
Oh, okay.
Monday. The Lord used everything, even bad cat.
Even Batcats passing. Okay, so you're saying you're gonna be there on Monday, because isn't it you have 2 days? Didn't you take your detox, and then what was it, after 2 days there was no more pain?
It's magnesium. Go look it up yourself. Oh, the light's kind of washing it out. Anyway, so I get some Eleuthero, and I'm like, I hear the Lord say, buy it.
Oh, so you heard the Lord say, buy it, like a bypass. I get you.
I hear the Lord tell me to take it. There's a whole funny story behind this, but I'm not going to go into it.
I bet there is.
So anyway, so I take my Eleuthero, and within 2 days, all my pain's gone.
Within 2 days, all your pain's gone. Mainly right here in Philadelphia. So the 22nd and 23rd, it is 2 days. But let's just confirm which day it is.
All you got to do is read Revelation 3, a letter to the church of the angel of Philadelphia. It should have had Snarky in there somewhere, probably.
That's where we are. That's the timeline. Began around 7 o'clock. Initially only impacted the lines 2 and 3, rapidly progressed to bypassing the other lines. We've now got all the other lines back. 0848, 2, 3 remain bypassing through this station.
Thank you, sir.
I have a revelation gift. We're in the book of Revelation. Who could show you the Vatican's a damn snake?
I know, right? What's more important, showing you the Vatican is a dead snake, or showing you where the rest of the 4 bombings are that are printed on the back of U.S. currency that's going to happen starting Sunday, tomorrow, and then into Monday, 2-3 bypass? Hey, Clay, can you just tell us when you're up on the roof of 17th and John F. Kennedy Boulevard, how you're going to project this projectile onto the William Penn building?
But I can't get this stupid thing, and I put it between my legs, and I'm like, and boom! And this one pill shoots out like a...
Obviously you know what he's talking about sexually.
missile, and he hits my windshield and bounces everywhere.
It shoots out like a missile.
It was really phallic.
I bet.
I was like, and I heard the Lord say, y'all took licentious freedom with the inhabitants of the land.
Oh, is that what you just thought that you did? Man, it all comes down till tomorrow, huh? I mean, 2-3 bypass.
Want to have sex with liberty with the locals, the natives, like the coin. So
Yeah, no,
I
ain't
documented
happening,
that
Clark,
because I
sorry.
knew it'd be hard to believe.
On
I'm
my
like,
watch.
I can't even believe it because it's so crazy. I'm like, you can't make this stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see.
So what day?
And I was like,
I mean, at what
Corpus
time?
Christi. Y'all know what Corpus Christi means?
What time do you think you're going to head over?
Corpus Christi means the body of Christ.
Head over
That's
here.
what it means. And I was like, Corpus Christi Road. See? Speed limit 50. Let's see.
Let's eat.
That was
What time?
at 9:03 a.m.
Okay,
That was,
thank.
you know.
Now, I'm just going to add this
I was
too.
like, here we
to
go
his
again.
list, to Santa's
So I
list
said,
here.
okay, Lord, could you just pick the color? He did it again. He walked me straight into Home Depot. He walked me right over to where the color was that I had previously got, joyful. And he walked past every single one. And I walked to the very end and I turned, there's gold here, gold here, gold here. Every manufacturer has their own color, gold and yellow. I walked past all of them. to the very last row, and I just turn and I like square off on these two samples.
Square
and I'm
off.
like staring at them, and I'm reaching. One says Sausalito, and one says Joyful, and I hear the Lord say, "You know which one to get." And I'm like, "Joyful." And the Lord says, "Get the Joyful."
Yeah, paint that
So give
building
me
yellow.
5 gallons of Joyful. So I get 5 gallons of Joyful.
5 gallons, the fifth trumpet. It's getting ready to, the beast getting ready to rise from the pit.
And then I come back and I document it. I document it while I'm doing it. I document it in front of Arnulfo. I make Arnulfo, the painter, get on my video, give a testimony. And so I'm sitting there going like, okay, it's Joyful. Now, the church building is going to be painted the color Joyful. Well, the Bible says they will enter the gates with joy and thanksgiving.
Yes, they will, won't they?
And I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I sent the swatch out to Kat and Corey and a few other people.
You know, I'm adding Home Depot on the list
Over there on the
because
dragon,
he's making a point
on the dragon, on the
show his bucket
that's falling.
and talk about Home Depot in this last video.
I haven't put the eye on the dragon yet.
He could easily have moved that bucket. I know I would have. If I'm showing my work off, I'm going to clean the area up as much as I can.
And I heard the Lord telling me that that second eye is going to open up in the race
He's making sure he has the Home Depot bucket in there too as he's looking at it.
of humanity. So both eyes are going to be wide open for the dragon's system, which is here on Earth. And
So from start to finish, Lincoln Financial Field at the bottom of Broad Street, 611, going all the way up to the only Home Depot on 611 in Warrington, PA. Not sure what number, not sure what building it is, but I live right around the corner. So this path to destruction from the Kleckites will take, well, 24 miles, 24.1, because he said it within 24 hours he could do data for 24 hours straight if he wanted to, or he can just do this and spread it out. Yeah, remember he's doing it live, so you got to give him time to set things up. That's why the only difference between the 2-3 bypass between starting at Lincoln Financial Field on Sunday, the 22nd, he has to have time to set everything up over in 17th and JFK. When he heads over to this building, the $50 bill, I give him time to set that up. That way he can shoot a hot red projectile at Willie from the roof of this bank here. I mean, I know buildings have fans on them, but I remember those 2 fans being on top of the Saugus High School shooting. Just saying, I don't really see any other dual fans like that on top of roofs. So from this round building here, 17th and John F. Kennedy Boulevard, getting up on the roof, 8 Penn Center, it is a pretty tall building, and once you look at your line of vision, this building is taller than this one, so it's up higher. This building looks just about the same size, which gives you a clear target to the Indian, the coin that's going to fall with the eye on the dragon. Looks like it gives you a pretty clear shot From here, here's the projectile straight across. If he was to even shoot a real rocket or whatever, but either way, when you get up here and you got your stuff set up right here. You got your equipment set up to show the same image you showed when first 9/11 happened, where you are telling everybody that you don't believe any of it. Nobody died. Your stairwell right about there. So here's where Kleck's going to be coming up from the stairs. Right here by these two witnesses. The eye of the dragon. Because this is in the dead center, and it's in the way of Broad Street. You got to go around. This is the dictator right here. You got to go around in order to go down Broad Street to the Eagles game, but coming up from the Eagles game, going around Old Corpus Christi, and from this point on, 800 feet to the $50 bill. Second bombing on the $50 bill. The first one, I believe, was the Oklahoma City bombing, and then the levee, because the levee's still on there now, but it's not going to be soon. It's going to look like that, and that's the tidal wave. It has nothing to do with New York being destroyed with a tidal wave. That ain't even going to happen. I don't think it is. It's Philly. Old Corpus Christi Road.